So, the OEX phoxx One V2. I think to start to talk about it, I need to start by taking away the weather. Let's talk about it just as a tent. So, it's extremely light. I believe it's 1.6 kilograms. I won't quote me on that. But it's extremely light, it's extremely compact and small. It has a 5,000 hydrostatic head. It has aluminium poles, aluminium tent pegs. It's very strong, very sturdy tent. It's watertight, and I've never heard any complaints. I've read a lot of reviews, never heard any complaints. They go in the smallest of backpacks, and it fits into the smallest of areas, as I've had to prove myself on many occasions. So seemingly a no-brainer. But if you were to have a pie chart entitled "Why I Like Go Camping," a big piece of that pie would be the outdoors. So in a perfect world, you come, set your tent up, sit in your garden, wherever you're camping, make a nice hot drink, watch the world go by, make a meal, and then when it's time for beddy buys, you get into bed, you go to sleep, and that's all it's there for. That's all the tent is there for in a perfect world, because it's about the outdoors is why you're out. So why wouldn't you get it? After all, you wouldn't bother bringing a two-man tent that's heavier and more cumbersome if you're just gonna, when you get where you're going, just getting it to go to sleep. What's the point? You'd have this, wouldn't you? Okay, let's bring the weather back into it. As it stands so far, it seems like a good tent. But we all know, as soon as the weather comes in, as soon as the rain comes down, if you want to stay comfortable and dry, you've got to get in your tent. And this is where it falls down. It has an extremely small vestibule. It has one either side. It has access, another zip access to other side. So it's an extremely small vestibule. So you can put all your belongings in it, but you can't cook. You can't, and I don't mean you'll find it difficult, or if you've only got a certain type of stoves, you can't cook no matter what equipment you've got. It's just too small. So you're sat in the tent. You can't sit up in it. So you're lying in the tent, staring at the ceiling. You can't open the vestibule because the in the tent is pretty much comes out quite far because the vestibule is so small. There's nothing protecting it. So you can't open that. So you're staring at the inside of your tent. You can't eat, can't drink anything warm anyway, and that's where it falls down. That's where you get the problem. So I would say, in my opinion, the perfect holiday, the perfect tent backpacking holiday, is to have 3 to 5 tents, say 5, and before you go out, you go, let's look at the terrain, let's look at the weather, how long am I out for? Tent number 4, and that's the best way you can camp and get the way you can get the most out of camping. And certainly, I'd want that to be one of my 5. I wouldn't like to have a collection without that being one of the options, because in certain conditions, this tent excels. But if you're Billy one tent and you think I'm trying to get one that ticks all the boxes, this wouldn't be the one for you, not by a long shot. As part of a collection for certain conditions, perfect. If you only want to be a 1 or a 2 tent person, this isn't the tent for you. It's not good for all occasions. I bought it because I was trying to get my equipment together as quick as possible, and I didn't want to buy anything cheap that I was having to then pay out again. This is good quality. It's weatherproof. It's a sturdy, strong tent. I bet it could take all manners of winds. It's very low profile. The walls are slanted, so it's not scooping up wind. So I feel very safe. You wouldn't get a lack of sleep from this tent for worrying about it blowing away. It's bomb-proof. So certainly, I bought it because I wanted to get something cheap at £49 and I didn't want to have to buy again. I am already looking to try and get another tent to fill in the gaps where this can't. So I have one tent and I got this tent because it's quick. But if you've got the money, a reasonable amount of money, and you don't intend to have a collection of tents, then this isn't the tent for you. But in certain conditions, it excels. It really does. So that's my opinion. That's how I think it's how I think it works and may work for you. And there she is. There's millions of videos of this tent online, so I won't show you the tent in any better detail than that, because I just felt that my opinion may or may not be of some use to you. The tent itself, you can go online and find people using these tents and putting them up everywhere. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and watch all my actual adventures with this baby and hopefully other ones in the future. Bye.